In a world where doing good enough is often deemed as the acceptable standard, it can be so hard to find your path forward to a place where you truly thrive. I have admittedly lowered my standards because society or those around me tell me that I have reached the proverbial finish line. I have been told that my opinions are too strong. I have been laughed at for standards I uphold. I have lost relationships because of the things I have chosen to do with my life. I have been called an upstart, a narcissist, a goody two-shoes. I grew up with people telling me I'm trying to be too perfect. I have been told I am too much, that I overthink things, that my ideas will never happen. For years I believed those voices. I believed the criticism of who I am. I believed that if I fit in with the expectations of other people, that it would be okay because my life would be good enough, that I would be good enough. I have ignored my inner voice that tells me I can go a little further. I have stopped short of excellence because others have deemed my drive too ambitious, unattainable, crazy, or unrealistic. I have compared myself to those around me, not to improve myself, but to find reassurance that living smaller is okay. The irony is, if you're not living authentically as yourself, nothing will ever be good enough, because you aren't being true to who you are. We are told as children that we are special, that we can do anything we want to, that the world is our oyster. But then somewhere along the line, we are demanded to toe the line to fit in, to have the same opinion as those around us, to follow the same path, to not rock the boat. I've come to realize that life is nothing but a series of decisions from the moment we wake of how often we will listen to our inner voice. I used to be afraid of this because my inner voice often tells me to do the things far outside the realm of what others would consider. It tells me to take the risk, to make the change, to push myself beyond what I think I'm capable of. But I've come to see that that voice is my compass. It already knows where true north is for me. It's always pointing in that direction. It never falters. It's only up to me to follow it. And the times in my life where I have done that are when I felt the most alive and the most like me. Whether it was going skydiving solo, buying a one-way ticket overseas, walking across New Zealand, writing a book, or moving house for the millionth time, I trusted that it was what I was meant to do. It was the path I was meant to walk. Sometimes I find myself procrastinating what I need to do, telling myself I need more information, more confidence, more clarity, more certainty. Like I need to have all the stars aligned before I can take my next step forward. Often we get stuck in the fear before we step foot on our trail. Fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of the unknown. But life has all those things, regardless if we follow our own path. We don't need more confidence to listen to our inner voice. We need more action. When you walk a trail in the forest, you may only have a map and a compass, but the only way to get to where you are going to go is to step foot on the trail. The map and compass will only get you so far, but by taking steps forward, you will find your way. You don't need to see every climb, every bridge, every corner to know that you can make it further along the trail. You just need to take the next step. When I walked Te Araroa, I wasn't ready. I didn't have the right fitness or the right gear. I didn't even know that much about New Zealand wilderness. I just knew it was the path I was meant to walk. It was through walking from Cape Reinga to Bluff that I grew into the person I needed to be to complete the 3,000 kilometers. There were times I wasn't certain I would be able to finish. I wasn't even certain on some days that I could get to the end of the day. But I knew I could take another step. And I knew the trail was one I was meant to walk. Our inner voice was given to us for a reason. It's up to us to turn up the volume and trust what it has to say. And if we all did that, if we all collectively stopped seeing good enough as the standard to live our life by, I believe we might just make this world a better place. I'm Shalane, and I'm on here sharing my journey and talking about all things related to growth, goals, and living a life of authenticity. Join me and let's walk together one step at a time.